excited. My name is Dwarfa and I am here with Cornish Pirate. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
All right. So for this matchup, we've got Zethnox and Alex Jr. Both very, very good players and have entered multiple of these tournaments before. Alex winning last week's and Zethnox always being in the top players to look out for in these tournaments. So judging by that, who do you think is going to win, Cornish?
I couldn't say. I mean, they're both good players. I think it's just going to come down to a flip of a coin, really. But we shall have to wait and see.
That's usually how it goes in 1v1s, and that's also the way that playstyles go in 1v1s. One sort of playstyle beats another, and that's the rock, paper, scissors effect. And it'll be interesting to see whether Zephyr can beat Alex, the reigning champion, through the playstyle that he uses.
Yeah. To me, I think my playstyle always seems to lose in 1v1, so I don't know what rock, paper, or scissors I have.
No, and some people don't, but you can find out by getting someone to help out and also allow you play replays, which is another way to get better at the game and to improve faster. As we're still waiting for Alex to get in this match, Zethmax already here.
Dwarfbutt's top tip of the week. If you want to improve, watch your own replays and understand what you do wrong and what you do well.
As if I want to talk gold plat level.
To be fair, I probably am as well. I just play with good players, so I'm actually diamond. That's my excuse. I just get carried. I'm diamond 3 in solo standard, so I think I just get lucky with matchmaking as well.
Nah, but in solo standard, you have to adapt to your teammates, and you can't just get lucky every time. You have to adapt well, and I think that's what
I do this every time, and all the pros hate it. In solo standard, if you play very defensively and nobody on your team is playing defensively, you will win a lot because most people just ball chase. So that's all I do. I never have any shots, never score any goals. I just sit at the back and camp my goal. Best way to play. Yeah, we're still waiting for Alex Jr. Maybe we can get Toxic B to give him a poke.
All right.
Also, for those of you who don't know, Poison Wasp will be changing his name to Toxic B.
Just for the toxicity that it brings out in all of us.
Yeah.
All right. So,
are we getting close to me and Dwarfbutt doing a 1v1 and sort of commentating on ourselves while playing? I feel that could be entertaining.
No, it wouldn't. You'd stomp on me. I mean, we did do that 1v1 rumble before casting, and it was quite close. What was the score? 4-5? 5-6? Something like that?
5-6. I won it in overtime. Yeah. I mean, rumble's a bit of an equalizer. It allows you to do things which you can't normally do.
No,
such as stick the ball to the roof of your car and just fly into the goal.
With 200 ping.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I did. But yeah, if on a slightly more serious note, if you guys have any suggestions or constructive criticism for any of the staff to take note on, then we'd be pleased to recognise it, take whatever we want from it, and help improve Rewind Gaming as an organisation.
Yeah, just need to wait for Alex to join in. Has he joined in yet? Nope, he is not. Poison Wasp, get on top of Alex. All right, we've just heard from Poison Wasp that Alex is heading his way over here, so he should be with us momentarily.
It better be worth the wait, and I'm sure it will be, because Alex, as I've said before, winner of last week, I'm going to have to track back to the question of who's going to win. I'm going to have to go with Alex because he won last week, and I have a feeling Eichel was in that and a few other really good players in there. And you have to be the elite to beat the elite.
Yeah, Ike Wolf, of course, number 17 in the world at the moment in 1v1s. So Alex must be good to win a tournament with Ike Wolf in.
And we've just heard that Alex is on his way now, so he'll be just in the game in a few seconds, hopefully.
Do we have to turn all the lights off and get like the spotlights pointing on him as he walks in? Like get some like smoke machines going or something.
That would be very interesting. Now, the fans in the crowd are ready. We're ready. The stream's ready. The only person who isn't is Alex.
Something I've actually always found strange about Rocket League is the fact that the balls are different colours.
Oh, what, in the crowd?
No, yeah, so it's not like it's not red and blue. It's red, darker red, orange, and white. And Alex is here.
Alrighty.
So are we ready to go? Pick a team, any team. Preferably your one with your name in.
Well, that would be confusing.
There just needs to be like a big red button that has go on it. Oh, we have our first player who's joined in. Alex, join in, please.
It's like a
I'm
Mexican standoff. Come on, Alex.
There we go.
He is in.
We have our two players, and our match is going to start momentarily. Let's go for the kickoff. And it's going to be Zephyx coming away with the ball. He's got a chance to score here. Alex
already.
And it's already 1-0 to Zephyx. 5 seconds in. What was all the waiting about? Zephyx, sorry, can't pronounce his name correctly.
Wow. Already taking advantage of 50-50s and kickoffs. With that kickoff goal, he's going to take a lot of forward momentum and a bit of morality from that. And it's taking a back from that, but that doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah, this is going to be a long 1v1 game if all we have is kickoff goals. I mean, we're 9 seconds in and it's 1-1.
Yeah,
this game is going to be going the distance, I feel.
2 goals in 9 seconds. That is quite a feat. And I can see it going that way for the rest of the match. With another goal.
As Zephyx gets another kickoff goal. What is this game at the moment? Nobody can just use their skill or anything. It's just the toss of the coin on the kickoff.
The 50-50 in positioning with the kickoff is the most interesting part of the game, in my opinion. It decides what, like, it decides what happens in that part of the game, and we see this just to and fro between Alex and Zephyx.
I don't know what to say about this. It's just 4 kickoff goals. I've never seen anything like this. This is just ridiculous. Oh, will it be another kickoff goal? No, Zephyx has gone for boost. He has broken this game. I think it's over for Zephyx now. He's got no chance. As Alex is now dribbling it down the pitch, Zephyx is going to block it out to the side. Fight for the boost. Alex gets the boost. He's just nudging Zephyx away. No, don't dribble towards goal. Zephyx equal to it and blocking out. Pinched all the way back downfield. Alex having to backtrack all the way down. Just shadow boxing a bit of Zephyx. Making him twist and turn. Now going to take a dribble, try and flick it over him maybe. No, Zephyx goes up and Alex goes underneath. Dwarf butt. What happened there?
It was the fake aerial dribble, and he could have gone in many places. I think Zephyx thought that Alex would keep it on top of his hood, but he just didn't. And Alex taking that back there was a great decision because it pulled Zephyx out, and that put him in a really awkward position to challenge. Well done to him for that.
Yeah, as Zephyx comes flying in and doesn't get the ball, Alex has an open goal and get it fast enough. Zephyx having to backtrack and saves it just in time. Alex now recovering the ball. Zephyx flying in again. Alex now got an open goal, which is easy for him to score. Zephyx, he's a flying trooper at the moment.
He really is, and that knock to the side, just the ball control is amazing. And Zephyx, he really should have been on that earlier. Because he challenged later, it put him completely out of play, and he could not recover in time. As Alex is
Alex smashing Zephyrix out of the way and getting his 5th goal, really taking an advantage in this first game. So far, Zephyrix's only goals were the kick-off goals, and Alex has just got that extra bit of advantage. Sorry, Dwarf, I'm stealing your colour. Take it away.
It's fine. That was another great goal with that bump into the air, sending Zephyrix way out of kilter and not being able to recover. And just after that play, I think Zephyrix should go for the ball more and more aggressively, because Alex just has time to take possession, and that's where he deals the damage.
Yeah, as Alex now taking the ball downfield, he hits it hard, and Zephyrix is going to hit it off to the side. I feel that Zephyrix got the boost there, he's hitting it up the wall, taking his time. Oh, ball bounced on him rather awkwardly. Alex underneath waiting for it. He tips off the post and crosses it into the goal. Alex acting as the poacher there.
Yeah, that was a very awkward catch from Zephyrix there. Made it very awkward for him to get any momentum on the ball or get it out of play, and he just couldn't from where he was, which was beneath the ball. He couldn't air dribble or anything to get it out. So Alex just took advantage of that and scored.
Now Alex looks like he's dancing at the moment. He's just flipping around as Zephyrix is now going to take this back downfield. Alex backtracking to get a boost. Ball on top of Zephyrix's head. He's going to flip it. Oh my god! Was that what? That was almost like a fake backflip twirl 180. I don't know what to call that. Dwarf, but what was it?
It was supposed to be a 180 flick, but I think he just knocked the ball up a little bit before he flicked, and he flicked underneath it, getting the back of his car to flick it up, getting a weird bounce sort of goal. It was interesting to watch, and I'm interested to see whether I can do that myself.
I mean, are we seeing a new meta here, the 180 flick fake?
I'd like to see it happen.
Right, so Alex now taking his time to collect the ball. Zephyrix thinking about coming in, but Alex now has a chance to dribble it. Taking it up to the wall. Is he going to do an aerial dribble? He hits it off. He's going for that aerial dribble. He's coming into the goal now. Zephyrix equal to it though, but he's not saved it enough. Alex can't quite get it in goal. And Zephyrix now running downfield. He's got an open goal to shoot for. Can he get on target? Yes, he can. Zephyrix is coming back. 6-4 currently for Alex Jr.
Alex, he looked so confident in that movement, and he really was up until the last hit that he needed to make, and he just didn't get enough power on it. He didn't hit it with the corner. He didn't push it down against the floor to get a slight pinch. But everything else he did before that was perfect.
And we are back to our kickoff goals now, guys. Zephyrix fully back into it now, just 1 goal behind with 2 minutes 15 to go.
You're never not out of the game when it comes to 1v1s, especially when Zephyrix is the opposition. Alex, you need to watch out for this Zephyrix guy. He knows how to play the game.
Hence that famous saying, it's not over till the fat lady sings.
But who's going to be our fat lady? Zephyrix or Alex?
Yeah. Alex now, lovely bit of dribble, flicks it over Zephyrix and scores. Look at it, he's taking it from side to side, turning Zephyrix inside out. I hope I'm pronouncing Zephyrix's name right, because I haven't done it wrong previously.
I think that's fine. And Alex, slowing the play down, letting Zephyrix take his position was not the right one, as he looked it to the side, flicked it back in. Flicks being vital in 1v1s.
What are these kick-off goals from Zephyrix? He's scored 4 kick-off goals in this first match. I mean, any other match you did that, you said, oh, I scored 4 kick-off goals, you would have won it. He's still 1 goal down.
Well, that's all I can say.
Alex now, no, not going for it as Zephyrix hits it on long downfield. Alex saves it just off to the side. Zephyrix equal to it though, for a nice cross shot from the side.
Great choice by booming it there. Put Alex in an awkward position, going backwards, not getting enough momentum on the ball to carry it over to the corner. And Zephyrix taking it round the side so he can open up as much angles as he can to score the goal.
Yes, indeed, as Alex now is in full control of the ball at 7-7. We're effectively 0-0. Oh, it was a great 50-50 there by Alex. Almost reading what Zephyrix does and just gaining a goal from it.
That was beautiful stuff there from Alex. He's had a few faked air dribbles here, and Zephyrix needs to realise that this is what he likes to do and needs to 50-50 out of that, or just rip the ball out of Alex's path.
But I feel like last one is Alex has another shot. That last attempt was just a failed 50-50 for Zephyrix as he went too high. Zephyrix now fakes Alex out and he's got a whole empty goal to aim for. Easy as they come for Zephyrix. 8-all.
It's all in the mind. That attack there, Alex thought, oh yeah, he'll probably 50-50 this. This is a typical 50-50 point in the game. He'll 50-50 for this. No, he knocks it to the side quickly and dribbles it into the goal. That's the sort of mind games that you need to play in 1v1s. Throw your enemy off and you will win.
Yes, indeed. I mean, you can really look at the difference in pressure the two players put on. Zephyrix has another shot just saved by Alex. Great save there, only just getting back in time. Zephyrix puts the pressure back on, not on target, and Alex is easily able to clear it away. I should say, Alex, despite it being 8-all, has had 14 shots, whereas Zephyrix has just had his 10th shot to take him into the lead for the first time since those early kickoff goals.
Great point there. Being clinical is the most important thing in 1v1s. If you're not clinical, then you're going to get counter-attacked on. And that's where most goals come from, because the opposition just can't get back in time. It's just an open goal.
Oh, Alex can't quite get the ball fast enough into the goal. Zephyrix now taking it back downfield, but Alex is there to intercept. Now going to roll up to the wall. No, he isn't. It just bounces off. He's just faking it out. He's dribbling. He's playing mind games. Oh, and Zephyrix intercepts him. And he's got an open goal and get there fast enough. And he does. 10-8 to Zephyrix now. He's in the driving seat in this game after being behind for so long.
This is exactly what I was talking about. If you're not clinical with your challenges and you're not taking advantage of them, then you're not going to do well. My game just froze.
Oh, rip. And Alex is now dribbling it on his head. I'm going to have to describe this for Dwarfbutt as well. As
I'm
Alex,
back, don't worry, I'm back.
Dwarfbutt is now back. Alex, now 9 seconds left. It's surely got to be over. He's got to score 2 very quick goals. He's trying to dribble it down, fake Zephyrix out. Zephyrix equal to it, he's off to the side. 1 second left, and this is our first game to Zephyrix once the ball lands. But nope, Alex is trying to keep it going. Nope, Zephyrix has got this. Currently leading 1-0 in this best of 5, I think.
Yes, best of 5.
Yep, it is best of 5. And also we have, do we have a Matcherino code today? Poison Wasp? Sorry guys, I can't hear. We do not have a Matcherino code today, but you can still donate through them. Go to the link which can be found in chat by doing !Matcherino. And donate as much money as you can to these awesome guys that are currently playing.
Yeah, it would help us out a lot. And this really shows the community behind it. It shows that we're such a close, friendly community, and that's what really matters out of this. These tournaments, yeah, it's good for the players, but it's also good for the community. It keeps them going, driving ahead, excuse the pun, as we enter the second game of this series.
And it's going to be, I'd say Zephyrix coming away with the ball, just a slight advantage, but Alex hitting the ball back down to his own corner to stop Zephyrix shooting. Just faking him out. He's now going to hit it out back downfield. Nope, Zephyrix says you're not going any further. Alex now in full control of the ball. He's trying to dribble it. He's gone over Zephyrix. Easy goal for him. Nice little tip in at the end. Zephyrix making a bit of a mash of that one.
He just didn't challenge fast enough, didn't turn around and instantly challenge. That's exactly what Alex was expecting to happen. So he got the ball on the right part of his car so that he could send it high, way over Zephyrix could ever get. And that just left him with an open goal to just tip in.
As Alex gets a second goal, Zephyrix not waking up for this game apparently. As Alex puts a nice booming shot into the top corner. Zephyrix not able to jump high enough. 2-0 Alex. This is a big change around from the momentum we had in the last game where Zephyrix was running away with it at the end.
Yeah, I mean, Alex, off that kickoff, he had the better position. Therefore, he took it wide and took the shot from, like, took a power shot from out wide. That's going to be one, very difficult to defend. Two, difficult from where Zethnox was because he was already on the recovery. It was going to make it 10 times harder for him to get back and make the save. So that's what caused that goal.
Yes, indeed, as Alex now takes it all the way back to his own goal. Quite interesting to see Alex is trying to boost out Zephynox quite effectively in that last few minutes, as Zephynox makes another save. He's now going to have to take us back downfield. Alex having to backtrack to get boost. Nice 50-50 block for him there. Zephynox leaving the ball for Alex to go and get boost, but there isn't any there. Has he got enough to challenge? Alex trying to fake him, but Zephynox driving him off to the side. Alex just sat on top of the boost waiting for it to appear. I'm not sure if he got it. He picks up the middle boost though and intercepts Zephynox hit downfield. Can he get back in time? Looks like he will. As Alex picks up more boost, trying to boost up Zephynox. And he can't quite trip it over him. Zephynox now got quite a nice chance to score a goal. If Alex doesn't get back in time, he's on his... Oh, he can't,
Oh!
Double tap, I think.
Wow.
Backboard anyway. Great shot there by Zephynox.
Showing off his mechanical prowess. Knowing that Alex is back and knowing that he can do it from that angle, he feels confident that he can just lock it up after it's already in the air. And at the current trajectory, he can probably slow his car down a bit, take a touch off the ball, and score the goal. What a play from Zephynox.
Oh, big mistake there by Zephynox. It had an open goal to aim at and couldn't quite get it on target. Alex now hitting the ball back downfield. Zephynox going to do an aerial clear. There's a bit of bumping. Alex having to spin out to recover. Oh, lovely dribble by Zephynox, just completely turning Alex inside out and popping it off into the goal to finish.
Bumps are so useful, especially in ones. If you can bump your opponent, it throws them off. They lose concentration of what they were doing to recover, and by that time you're already in the inevitable position that you're going to score. So even though it is frowned upon to bump, it is a legitimate and good way to score.
As Alex gets his lead back, it's now 3-2 to Alex. Nice little tip over Zephynox. He fakes him out with that original little jump and then powers it in. Zephynox not able to climb up high enough. And I say, with bumping, it is part of the game, despite how rage-inducing it can be. I am one who tends to scream at my computer when somebody hits me, but I imagine people do the same when I hit them.
Yeah, it's just the mentality of it.
Yeah. As Alex now collects the ball, trying to dribble round Zephynox. He's going for the demo. Zephynox jumps and flips it round. Can't quite get the speed back. Alex intercepts. He's now going to pick up the boost. Can he get to the ball in time? Zephynox almost crosses it back towards his own goal. Alex trying to get it. Nope, he can't. Zephynox now got an open chance of goal, but Alex is getting there fast enough again. These guys are just almost countering each other at every single step. As Alex and Zephynox going for the 50-50. Alex coming away with the ball. Can he get it to the goal in time? No, he can't. As Zephynox gets another save. As he now hits it back around his own goal. Maybe a slight mistake. Alex picks up the boost. Now he's collected the ball. Zephynox not a huge amount of boost as he blocks it for the first time. It really looks like he's struggling for boost at the moment. Alex giving time to collect the ball. He's now going to take this as fast as he can to the goal or not. Oh, he fakes Zephynox again, making him think he's going to flick it up off his car. He lets it roll off and tucks it in.
We've seen so many of these fakes from Alex that Zephynox may not see it coming, but we can, and these situations just needs to put it down, power it into the corners, and that's going to make it really difficult for Zephynox. And although this was a low scoring game, it's turning into a larger scoreline as Zephynox scores his fifth.
Yeah, you can definitely see when Alex, other than kickoff goals, Alex's goals, he's waiting for Zephynox to make the first move rather than shooting himself. So he goes, all right, he's jumped up in the air, I'm just going to play this low, or he hasn't jumped, I'm going to play this high. And that's such a huge advantage he gets as Zephynox hits the post. He needs to be scoring those to get back in this game and to recover the 3-goal deficit. There we go, that he's currently down. It's going up high off the wall, tip back down to the ground. Zephynox controlling it, dribbling it downfield. Alex facing the wrong way currently. He tries to go around Alex, but he can't quite make it. Zefnix now taking this off the wall. He's going for the aerial dribble. It's going goalwards off the ground, and Alex is able to block it out to the side, picking up another save. Alex now taking this back downfield. Zefnix is facing the wrong way. Or maybe the right way as he clears it out and up the wall. He's now going to put some pressure on Alex, hitting it hard back downfield. Alex should be able to clear this if he can. Yes, he can, just out of the goal. Zefnix able to clear it up, pick it up though, hitting it back in field, but Alex is there to intercept again. Both these players just almost not letting either of them have a chance. It's just, you have the ball, I want the ball. I have the ball, you want the ball. Zefnix now dribbling it back downfield. I'm slowly losing my mind apparently, as Alex is now dribbling it back downfield all the way to the other end, just counter-attack after counter-attack. That was one step too far for Zefnix as he overcommitted, giving Alex the empty goal.
He got him on the counter-attack there. He noticed that Zefnix became a lot more attacking, and Alex adapted to that, became a lot more defensive with the philosophy of, if I defend well, I'm most likely going to win because I can defend well, he says.
It took 5 seconds for that goal to go in. Another 3 kickoff goals are needed for Zefnix to get just get back in this game really, as Alex leads currently 6-3 with 14 seconds left. I feel like this game has got to be over Zefnix now. 10 seconds left, 3 goals. It's going to be 1-1 in our series, best of 5.
It's over.
Yeah. Zefnix now heading just back downfield. Nope, he's going to block it. Pinch off the wall. Alex has a chance to put more pain. Nope, he's just spinning round and dancing. So look at me, I'm dancing.
Showboating as always. Alex bringing it to 1-1 in the series. Wow, it's going to be an interesting one. First 1 to 3.
Yep,
got
we
one
are now.
each.
I say we're now effectively back in the best of 3 with just a couple of warm-up games.
Essentially,
I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were quite intense warm-up games. I mean, I've got my fan pointed at me, calling me down. They're so hot.
I don't. It's fine. I'll use my laptop.
As Alex now having to hit this ball off to the side. We're back underway. 5 seconds gone already. Alex hitting it back downfield, trying to keep control of the ball. He hits it across the goal, off the post. But I feel that Zefnix was there to make the save if it was on target. Alex now collecting the ball on the halfway line. It's now just rolling up the wall. Nice little drift. And Zefnix goes in high and does complete the 50-50. He's now taking it back downfield. Alex giving him the time, but nope, not this time as he intercepts. Hits it across the goal. Can he get on it? Yes, he can. You see a lot of those goals from Alex where he hits them almost along the wall and then speeds up and it cuts back in on the ball. It's a great thing to do in 1v1s.
Yeah, it really is. And that mixed with the fact that he just got challenged and beaten. Most people would just go back in defence and wait for the attacker. But no, he attacked straight away, and that caught Zefnix off guard to score his goal. But Zefnix is right back with the kickoff goal.
I've never seen anybody get so many kickoff goals in a 1v1 match before. Zefnix is just piling them up. I mean, it's a great help to get those kickoff goals. I mean, that's just forcing your opponent to just score standard goals, putting a lot of pressure on him. But Alex is currently equal to that pressure at 1-1 after 50 seconds. Zefnix going in high. Alex blocking him out and getting the goal. I feel Zefnix needs to go in a bit lower of his 50-50s. Otherwise, I think that's the second time Alex has done that. He spotted the high challenge and just blocked him off, sent him flying, and remained in control of the ball.
Alex is the 50-50 god. He seems to win every single one, and I mean, who can blame him? He positions his car perfectly to just be underneath the car if Zefnix going over, slightly above the midpoint if Zefnix is going under. There is no fault in this man.
Yeah. I think all I can really say about Alex is he is hyper aware of where his opponent is, especially in those 50-50 challenges. as Alex now going off to the side to pick up the boost. He's taking goals now. He flicks it over Zephyrnux, and it's 3-1 Alex now. Zephyrnux just can't seem to stop Alex scoring at this moment. Just too slow.
No, just watching Alex's point of view there, I think Alex knew that because Zephyrnux went for the corner boost, he had plenty of time to just flick. He did wait a bit, but from that, he scored the goal because Zephyrnux didn't pick up the smaller boost pads, and they are so much more useful than large boost pads because you can get anywhere with the smaller boost pads. It's just you have it all at once with the bigger ones. That's what makes it attractive to people, but that doesn't matter when you have kick-off goals.
As Zephyrnux has picked up another kick-off goal. This is incredible. He now hits it back down into the blue half. Alex having to pick up the ball and head back downfield. Zephyrnux is waiting for him though. He's spinning around. Alex trying to turn him inside out. Can't quite get the flick off. Zephyrnux going to dribble this all the way back downfield, but Alex is there to block him as well. Picking up the boost, Zephyrnux taking his time. He's dribbling it around. Can't quite get the block off. Maybe if he had stopped, he might have been able to get a shot off. But Alex has come away with the ball, taking back downfield, trying to turn Zephyrnux around as well. This is just end-to-end stuff. I'm slowly running out of breath. I should breathe more and speak less, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, Alex, he seems to be definitely a more ground-based player, and that seems to be paying off for him in the past 2 matches. As Zephyrnux goes flying above, and Alex notices that and can take advantage of the tendency to fly, to just power it along the floor, get 50-50s, and that's where Zephyrnux falls.
Looks like, to me, Alex got a bit lucky that bounce off the crossbar. But he scores a goal and regains his 2-goal advantage as Zephyrnux. Can he? Oh, he scores again. Do we count that as a kick-off goal? I think we do.
Kind of, yeah. I'd just say from that start, yes.
Yeah.
Because of that kick-off goal, left Alex in an awkward position, couldn't clear it properly, and led to an open goal for Zephyrnux to shoot into it, and that's a kick-off goal. I've made my decision.
Dwarfbutt's executive decision has come in, and it was a kick-off goal. As Zephyrnux is clearing it out of his own box, Alex able to collect, try and hit it back over him. Zephyrnux coming away with the 50-50, picking up the boost. Alex trying to demo maybe. Zephyrnux hitting it back towards goal. Alex needs to fly to save it, and he does off his butt. As Alex taking a moment to collect himself, does enough. 50-50 comes away with the ball. Zephyrnux having to backtrack all the way. He's not going to make it. Alex, I mean, he probably could have just dribbled it along the ground, but I mean, when you're Alex, you have to fly and spin around, don't you?
Yeah, it's just part of the trait. I mean, Alex, another 50-50. We love seeing these from him. He always wins them. I mean, if it wins it for you, it wins it for you. No point in changing it if it's just something that you do.
And Zephyrnux not able to save it, though he does tip it onto the crossbar. Alex going, I'm not the only... No. Alex saying to Zephyrnux, you're not the only one that can score kick-off goals.
Yeah, I mean, 1v1's definitely like a lottery. It just randomizes what sort of bounces and stuff you get. But I'd like to track back a bit what you said about luck. There is no luck in Rocket League. It's the way you position yourself.
It's all skill, there's no RNG.
There is no RNG.
As Zephyrnux gets another kick-off goal, I mean, I feel like he's just one of those people who just continuously, like, wins from kickoffs. I don't really know how to describe it. Is he going to get another kick-off goal here? He's tipped it towards the goal. Off the post. Alex saves it. Oh. Zephyrnux need to score this, get back in this game as he hits it back, and Alex isn't able to save it. I mean, Zephyrnux is really turning up the pressure now, which he needs to do. He's still 1 goal behind, but he's just getting so many kick-off goals. I don't know how to describe it.
He's getting a lot of kick-off goals, but he's also flying a lot to get the goals. And with that, you can see why. He's always clinical in the air, which makes me think, is he a 1s player or is he a 3s or 2s player? With his mechanical skills. He can play anything, and with Wands, it improved your decision making. And so far, his hasn't been the best. So I think he should just go for more 50-50s and dukes rather than flying mechanical plays.
Yes, indeed, as Alex now hits it back towards goal, which would have been a great pass for a teammate if he was playing 2v2s, but he's not, he's playing 1v1, and he doesn't have any teammates, only himself. So now dribbling it around, he only needs to waste time here, really. He's 1 goal up, 50 seconds left. Zephyrix having to backtrack to save it. Alex going to come away with the ball, he shoots and scores. Zephyrix rather than making an error there in the fact he wasn't able to clear it. Tried to pinch it off the ball, but he fell short and just flopped down, not able to make the save.
It's a shame. I would have loved to see that clear. It was looking so promising. I thought, yeah, he's hitting it up there. He's got the momentum to carry on. He just didn't have enough boost, and that can be the difference between a goal or not. Having the boost is vital.
I feel like that's something that's really helped Alex out in this game. He has definitely picked up a lot more boost, and Zephyrix, as he makes a great save off his own crossbar, but only out back as far as Alex is. Zephyrix having to save it again, rather awkwardly for him. And Alex just unrelenting pressure at the moment. He's going to take it back up the wall, hit it goal. It's going for the aerial dribble. No, he's not.
Saving shot.
I don't know. I feel that was rather a loose shot. As Alex now takes it back downfield, 1 second left. He is now 2-1 up in this best of 5 series. Advantage Alex.
Yeah, he deserves it. He played so well in that game, and that last shot from him shows his confidence. The ceiling shot of dreams. He didn't quite make it, but fair enough to him for trying to score it. In a 1v1, you don't do those sort of things without confidence. So that definitely showed his dominance in that game, and we can see that through the shots and the scoreline.
Yeah, I would say when he tried that ceiling shot, he was 2 goals up with no time left. Zephyrix had no chance of winning, so Alex could do a bit more of that grand plays that we so love to see. As Alex and Zephyrix go for the kickoff. Zephyrix gaining initial advantage again. Can he get a shot off? He can! It's another kickoff goal for Zephyrix. I mean, at this point, do I just record my voice saying that and play it? It's going to come up again.
It's very interesting to look at Zephyrix's point of view in kickoffs. You can see he goes to one side and then pushes along the other side to drag it out to the side that he wants. And that's worked for him many a time, and he needs to continue to do that because that's one of the main sources of his goals.
Yes, indeed. Alex did gain the initial advantage from that last kickoff, but was unable to capitalise on it. Now flicking it up across the field, and Zephyrix missing it again, rather whiffing. Picking up the boost though, as Alex now hits it back across. Is he going to try and sprint past Zephyrix? Hits it across the goal, but nobody's there to shoot. As Zephyrix now takes it back downfield. Oh, he's blown up Alex, but the ball's gone sailing back down the other end of the pitch. Zephyrix able to take his time, pick up the ball, and back downfield. He's going to try and get in front of Alex. He's flicked up, and yet Alex not able to save it. Zephyrix 2-0 up in the first 50 seconds of this game. He's like, Alex won the last game, that's fine. We're just taking it in turns. We're going to take this to 5.
Like tossing it to each other and just, okay, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. They're doing it with the whole series. They're trying to drag it out as long as we can, and that's fine by me.
That's more Rocket League for you guys to watch.
And more for me to study.
Oh, Alex, what happened there? He did almost like a little bunny hop, which just came to nothing as Zephyrix saw it, fully capitalised, and scored from a very tight angle.
That's exactly what I meant by aerial plays from Zephyrix. He knows how to get the angles, he knows how to kick off, he just needs the middle play. And
oh, what a save by
in.
Alex. And again, Alex, he's a one-man army. He hits it back downfield. That was really like a game sort of saving save though, because that would have taken him 4 goals down, which would have been very difficult to recover from. Not saying that 3 goals is easy to recover from. Alex now hitting it back downfield. He's hit it up in the air. Zephyrnux able to hit it out to the sides. Alex going to rinse and repeat as he takes it back towards the goal. It's off the backboard. Zephyrnux able to hit downfield. Alex is able to get control of the ball, take it back to the wall, and take a little breather as he takes it back downfield. Zephyrnux in his way at the moment. Alex hits it over him. Zephyrnux able to save it. Alex going to get it back under control. Very much a rinse and repeat player as he goes round Zephyrnux this time and gets his first goal of this game.
Aerials, they're the downfall. He was doing fine. He was defensively great. He kept tipping it over the bar. Always just knock it to the side. Even some 50-50s. He did well, and just that one time where he goes up for a small aerial, it's the time that he gets punished, and Alex does that better than anyone else I've ever seen, I think.
I would really like if this game collects more stats, because I'm pretty sure every time Zephyrnux is probably about 2 car height above the ground as Alex picks up his second goal of the game. Zephyrnux loses every 50-50 or challenge when he's about 2 cars lengths high. It's just interesting to watch, but everything above that he's fine with. It's just quite strange. Big booming kickoff there from Alex as he goes up for the aerial shot. It's top corner stuff. Oh, Zephyrnux, he overshot it a bit. It's 3-3 now. Well, I mean, we're effectively back to 0-0 with just 3 minutes to go.
I think he just didn't read it correctly, which is what my friend and I like to call Rocket League dyslexia. It's where you just can't read the ball. And we've seen a bit of this, just not as much as what Zephyrnux just did.
Zephyrnux picks up another kickoff goal. I mean, I've never seen anybody get so many kickoff goals. I'm going to just save this replay and just watch his kickoffs.
It's fascinating, it really is. And what I described before, it always changes. He goes in and gets a little lower than Alex most of the time to knock it off higher to the side, and that's where we've seen him aerial above and using his aerial skills, as we've seen, as we've pointed out before. It's always going to be a goal.
I think, especially with Zephyrnux kickoffs, he's going in, so he's basically hitting the kickoff with that extra 12 boost because he's jumping before the boost as he hits it back downfield. So he's going to pick it up. Yes, he is. What a shot by Zephyrnux.
The 10 boost aerial. What a hero. He's beat Alex with no boost. He's just dropped in on it, and to predict that he's just erased his Rocket League dyslexia. It is now gone. He doesn't need to do anything else. He's completely just won.
Yeah.
That is my heart anyway.
Zephyrnux 2 goals up and very much in the driving seat at the moment in this game with only 2 minutes to go. Currently going into a 5th game unless Alex can pull something out of his socks. As Zephyrnux clears it away, going to take it back downfield, do an aerial hit, not often seen for 1v1s. Alex getting the ball back under control. Oh, he's going off in the opposite direction. Zephyrnux didn't see that, and he's flicked it all the way across him. He did the classic inside out where he makes the player go one way, makes him go the other, and it's too late.
Yeah, the knock to the side there. We've seen this before in Alex's play against Zephyrnux. It's always worked, but there is no one time that Zephyrnux has defended that, and Alex knows where he needs to do it, and he commits to it. And
as Zephyrnux picks up his 1000th kickoff goal, and you see that Alex is trying to fight with him, trying to knock him out of the way, but Zephyrnux able to boost and carry the ball all the way to the goal.
Stop it, Zephyrnux. It is time to stop these kickoff goals. Oh no! Oh no!
I mean, Zephyrnux is like, I'm never going to stop my kickoff goals. I'm just going to do it in the other goal. That's it. Alex getting the initial advantage from the kickoff. Zephyrnux, I think he's just trying to pinch it maybe, or just try to get across the ball. Unable to, and gives Alex that little bit of momentum he needed. Now 1 goal short of leveling this match.
Another headbutt in Zephynux's favour, but he just knocked it into Alex, and that's that's the thing about judging about how far your opponent's going to go. I've heard advice saying read the ball, not the player. But sometimes you just have to read both, and that comes with a lot of experience and time spent into the game.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, Stefanix is definitely very good at kickoffs. But I feel that Alex is letting him be good at kickoffs. Alex hasn't changed up anything and just continually letting Stefanix dominate the kickoff. As Alex takes a long pot shot from inside his own half, Stefanix having to save and tip it off to the side. Alex 40 seconds to basically win himself this match. Just one goal short. Stefanix has flown off. Alex gets it back, and it's 32 seconds to go. This is outstanding by Alex to get himself. He's continuously put down by Stefanix's kickoff goals. He continuously fights back.
It's typical Alex Stefanix play there. Alex grabs the ball, takes his time with it, and tries to get 50-50s, challenges, that sort of thing. Whereas Stefanix flies in again, throws him way off, and that leaves him completely out of play for at least 10 seconds. And yeah, that's all you need to score a goal.
And now with the scores being leveled up, it's effectively one goal Alex needs to win this entire championship. As he takes the ball under control, he's going for the aerial goal. It's going to be the last chance of this game. He flicks it over Stefanix. It's off the crossbar down to the ground. That could have been it. Stefanix wisely just letting it land.
Because he's got a kickoff.
And going for the kickoff, yes. And it's going, Alex getting away with the kickoff though this time. He's picking up boots. He's going to take this to goal. He's going to have to get there first. He flicks up in the air. Stefanix able to save it. Stefanix now coming away with the ball. Alex having to backtrack. Stefanix is going to get there first. And we are into our, well, not into our fifth game. This is going to a fifth game now. As Stefanix picks up his second game. 7-6.
Wow. I mean, way to bring it all the way. Back and forth. Like we've said, it's what's going on in this series, at least, let alone this tournament. It's incredible to see a series this close in the final. It's just amazing to see these two players be incredibly close in skill and yet play incredibly differently.
Yeah, just look at the stats between the two players, both having 10 shots each and only the one goal to separate them. That is ridiculously close.
Also the saves, which surprises me because Stefanix, being the attacker most of the time, he has more saves. Whether that's just his instinct to stay back and aerial the saves, or just Alex not being able to shoot a goal.
I disagree more. I say Alex is the aggressor most of the time. I feel that Stefanix is getting lots of goals off the counter-attack and off his kickoffs, as Alex gains the advantage from the kickoff. Hamilton, Stefanix, that was an interesting hit. He flies backwards but hits it forwards. Not seen that before. As Alex picks up the boost, he's now going to take this ball. Stefanix gives him the time and he flies in. That's a better 50-50 from Stefanix. Alex now going to go as fast as he can to goal, try and catch Stefanix off guard, and he does. Stefanix flies out, Alex cuts back in, and he just takes his time to tuck it in.
Stefanix should have seen that coming. He's done it before, like we've said before. He's never challenged one of those perfectly before, and perfect is what you're going to need to beat well, anyone really. But especially Alex in this tournament, he's considerably different in playstyle, and he can't just aerial for every 50-50 or let Alex have flicks, dribbles, or anything. You can't let Alex have time.
Stefanix comes away with a 50-50 block. I'm not sure how much boost he's got. He's going to have to hit hard, and he does just in time with Alex snapping on his feet. I think Alex did something interesting. He tried to get a very slow ball into Stefanix and then force the 50-50. Seriously backfiring though as Stefanix picks up the goal.
Yeah, that 50-50 attempt led to the overcommit from Alex, and from an overcommit in a 1v1, you know what the result's going to be. It's always going to be a goal.
Alex does a nice little cut back, but to no avail as Stefanix clears it away rather easily. Alex now going all the way across goal. Zephyrix knocking Alex a bit, but also flying out of position. Alex going to try and come in from the side. Zephyrix jumping it and just knocking it away from the half. It's Alex trying to cut back again. Zephyrix slowly. He's like he's sort of winding up. He's taking his time to understand how Alex plays, and he's finally understanding it. And he's finally stopping him in all those little cutbacks that Alex does. Alex not taking his time to dribble back downfield. He jumps it over Zephyrix. He tips it off to the backboard. Alex now having to collect it again. And he shoots it off, and Zephyrix blocks it out again. It's just unrelenting pressure from Alex at the moment. Zephyrix doing the big aerial shot though. Alex having to do a save, which he does, just tipped off to the side. Nice little pinch though, but Zephyrix hitting off to the wall. He's going to pick up the boost. Is he going to go for the aerial dribble? We have seen a great one already. Landing a bit short as Alex now hits it across his own goal, and Zephyrix not able to capitalise. Just to and froing at the moment. Players can't work out who's in control. Alex trying to... he chips out Zephyrix. I mean, this is... I just don't know how to describe this thing at the moment. Alex has his 7th... No, not 7th. That was on a shot for some reason. Alex picks up a second goal to give himself an advantage in this game.
He's been in control, and I'll have to agree with you now. It is Alex on the attack. 6 shots to Zephyrix's 0.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that works, since Zephyrix has scored a goal.
Yeah, I mean, he's made 5 saves. He's patient, and that's what most players don't have, patience. And if you can't wait for your opponent to come up, make a mistake, then you're going to be the one who's making the mistakes, and that's going to lead to your demise.
Oh, and it's pinched all the way across goal. Alex rather lucky there, getting a nice angle there. He's now coming back away with the ball. Just sort of... Oh, he's gone for the demo. This has got to be a goal for Alex now. Zephyrix not able to get back in time. Intelligent play by Alex there.
Very intelligent.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, Alex, very, very intelligent play. Bumping Zephyrix gave him just that 5-6 seconds to just compose himself, and then that extra couple of seconds after that to shoot. And even if Zephyrix could respawn faster, he wouldn't have been able to make that.
I think this is going to Alex at the moment. He's doing what Zephyrix does to Zephyrix. He's scoring kick-off goals, which Zephyrix can't quite seem to do in this game. Alex must have changed up his kick-off style at the moment. As it's off to the sideboard. I think Alex has sort of decided that he's not going to let Zephyrix gain the advantage from the kickoff and sacrifice his own advantage gained. As Zephyrix has Alex has a shot, and it's tipped in to the goal. I mean, this has got to be game Alex now. He's 4 goals up with only 1 minute 40 left. It's got to be difficult for Zephyrix to come back.
It's not over until the fat lady sings. And it's always true. Alex, although it looks probable that he's going to win, Zephyrix always has a few tricks up his sleeve, and I'm sure we'll see some if he gets in the right positions, if he 50-50s correctly, and if he is clinical, which he is now.
Well, Zephyrix has started his comeback as he knocks Alex flying all the way to the halfway line, and he is not able to recover as Zephyrix tips it into the goal straight down the middle. Now we're going to see a kickoff now from Zephyrix. He has to really start scoring his kickoffs, but he's not gaining advantage anymore as it's now gone off the ball. Both players fighting for the boost. Zephyrix getting it there. Alex having to hit it back downfield. It's up above Zephyrix, just saved all the way across the goal. Zephyrix just rather can't really do anything. It's getting rather awkward for him to hit it at the moment. He's 3 goals down. He has to get all of those in a minute, but he's not even in the play in control of the ball. Alex going back in. Nope. Zephyrix hitting it all the way back downfield, but he's still not in control of the ball. Alex is taking his time as Zephyrix comes flying in. Can't quite get the luck to get it on target as Alex just takes his time, lets Zephyrix run away. He's like, all right, I don't need to do anything. And Zephyrix blocks his clearance. Alex now trying to follow up. Nope, Zephyrix is now going to have some control, but he lets the ball again. You can't. Zephyrix, you need to take control of the ball to score. Alex is not going to give you these chances anymore. As Zephyrix flies across, Alex got an open goal and scores. This has got to be game over for Zephyrix.
I'll have to agree with you here now. I know I said that it wasn't over to the fat ladies things, but Zephyrix is acting rather rash at the moment. He's challenging at the wrong time. He challenged when he knew Alex was going to flick up, and he did. He couldn't reach it, and he probably should have just waited until it was coming down and he could predict where it was going to go and catch Alex off guard from that, but
Yeah,
it's over now.
Yeah, this is game Alex, and the stats really tell the story of this game. Alex with 11 shots, and Zephyrix only with 3 shots. And Zephyrix going to get that compilation goal?
Consolation.
Consolation goal, and it's going in the compilation as well.
Or is it? It's good positioning there from Zephyrix. Although it was a consolation goal, he got on the side that Alex just couldn't knock it off of him, and it makes it 6-3. It's a very respectful score. Alex with that ASL Monthly Elite showing it off, also showing his talent.
Alex is our champion of the day, taking the series 3-2 in a very close fight with Zephyrix. And if you would like to donate to our champion Alex, use type !Matcherino in chat to get the donation link. Bucket, do we have anything further to say other than this has been an outstanding game to watch and to cast on?
I guess not. So,
we have been your counselors today. I am Cornish Pirate, and with me was Dwarfbutt. Say bye, Dwarfbutt.
Bye. Yeah, thank you for all joining in, having some fun. I was in this tournament actually, but I went out first round. Good on me. But
good job, Dwarfbutt. Good job.
Thanks. Well done to Alex for winning that. He deserved it. He played solidly all of his games, and well done to Zephyrix for getting to the final. I'd like to see them return each week with their skill, and yeah, it was a good tournament today. So thank you for all joining in.